That's fine. All right. So we're making thorium ore so that we can make the whatchamacallit? The arcane bench, I think is what it is, right? Is that correct? Arcanist workbench. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we should already have 10 made, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Gonna do this. Gonna craft this, boy. Because I need that teleporter, bro. I'm gonna be straight with you. But we're gonna have to do some organizing. Devil might be mad, but he'll just get over it. Whatever, we're gonna have to get rid of this, I think. One time you pick Patty, bro. Kind of hard to watch, bro. I'm gonna end it. It'll be alright, bro. He'll be back. Oh my god, why was that so hard to destroy? I just use a pickaxe? It is. Whoa. Which makes no sense, but alright. Bro, it was tough to watch, bro. It was tough to watch that happen. Jeez! Teleporter boys! What is Azure Kelp? I was not ready. I realized into irrelevance was going to show up. I know, dude. Also, why didn't Patty grapple? I get, like, which I've always thought this is, I don't think that Patty's like super athletic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that he could pull off like blast single legs and double legs, right? I thought that for a long time. But I thought we would get at least something. I mean, he didn't really attempt until later, though. Until late. Yep, he's over here. Bing bong. Some tending rack, nothing. Okay, that's good. Okay, so Azure logs is what we're looking for. Do we have Azure logs? We do. We got 13 Azure logs. Outside tripping D1. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't put his hip on oh my gosh, staffs? Oh, they're work in progress. That sucks. I don't know why he didn't put his hip up against like his crotch and then try to toss him like that. He's just going for the hip. And got in his head. That could be. I also think the vision was definitely messed up because he got eye poked in both eyes throughout the fight. So I think his vision was messed up. He did get caught early. I don't think that I don't know. I don't think that he was ready for that speed and power combination. I don't think he was ready for it. But I don't know. I just wish he would have threw the jab a lot more early. Azure Kelp. I don't think we got Azure Kelp. Let me just look it up. Because I really don't want to spend forever looking, you know what I'm saying? Azure Kelp. Hytale. Oh, okay, they're just in ponds. Okay, what else do I need? See if I got it. Any stone. Okay, any stone will do. It wasn't off a punch. It was his stand one was an eye poke. He went for the 1-2. His one missed. Wait, I probably need to punch towards the missed, but his thumb was out, and that thumb went in the eye, and then he followed up with a 2. What messes me up though is Mark Goddard looked at it afterwards and was like, yes. Like that's, who punches like that? Like what is this? What is this, middle school? Who punches like this? That's fundamentally bad, and Gaethje, after a review, should have got punished for it. But alas, here we are. What can we do? Let me see if we have a Zerk help. I don't want to wander off too far. I think if we have it, it'll be in here somewhere. Is there fruit? Still would have won even with the point. Yeah, but I think it changes things. You can't say if you do it again, I will take a point away from you. And then you review it, you see that it happens again, and you're just like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. I like stand on business or not stand on business. Pick one. I guess he decided not to stand on business. I gotta find more Zerk help. That's gonna suck. It's gonna be a grind, but it is necessary. See how much I need. I think I need 2. I've got 1. Yeah. I need 4 though, because I'm gonna have to, unless it makes 2. But I need 2 of them. It's gonna be a game changer. Meow, 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 meow. Come here. Come here, cat. Get out of here. Where you're coming from, just in this, it would have been too little. Well, I think that it should have been, was it 38-37? Is that the right number? I think it should have been 38-37. And that would have made it a draw. But, oh well. What do I know? I know 2 of them did, or not, wow, 48-47. But 2 people said it was 49-46. What do I know? What do I know? Why am I having these frame drops? Let me go this way. Oh, it's pinging wrong again. Sick. Oh, people are acting like Patty, like there were some exchanges where it looked really bad for Patty, right? But there's also moments where Patty was looking good, man. But Josh Hokit, bro. That was wild to watch. That was wild to watch. This isn't a Zerk help, is it? No. Blue glowing mushrooms. I'm gonna need that stuff later, but that's not what I'm looking for now, so I want to worry about it later. At least I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need it later. Okay, this video said that they're just in ponds. No specific ponds. Whoa. Hello. Oh my god, I'm kidding. Jeez. Let's pop in slime. Glowing mushroom. What is this? Oh, well. Okay, nothing. Sick. Oh, hey, look. Got it. Cha-ching. I was just really surprised that he didn't go for stuff like the flying triangle and stuff like that. Maybe it was Gaethje's hand positioning because he just kept his hand at his hip. But I thought he might have went for it. But oh well. And can't do nothing about it now. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if running the daggers is good. It's just bringing too much heat. Slim if he jumped anything. Yeah, but he does it whenever his back's against the cage, right? So Gaethje would have to like carry him away from the cage and turn and everything else. And I think Patty would just bail if that happened, you know. I don't know. Can't spend forever thinking what ifs, you know. It's not very conducive, you know. Oh wait, I do need one more. Cabra. Like Spider View. Yeah, that could be it. But I'll say this version of Patty that we saw will not be Ilya or Armin. Just won't. If Gaethje is able to grapple you and pull you down in those like head and arm situations, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I thought that for a while. I think that kind of like finally showed. Like, so I was wondering how long he'd get by with that. I don't want to say anything because I don't want people to think I was crazy. But Patty's movement is stiff. He has stiff movement, and I never thought people would talk about his athleticism and stuff. I never thought that he was like super athletic. I think he's great at grappling. I think his striking is good enough, right? He's good whenever he puts on volume and striking, and I think he hits hard. I think he hits genuinely hard, and I think that kind of carries some of his grappling exchanges. But he's not athletic. I think it's pretty clear that he's not athletic. Shut up, duty. His striking is serviceable, exactly. His striking should be complementary to his grappling. He shouldn't be like, okay, let's box Justin Gaethje, right? But I don't think that he's athletic enough to do blast single and blast double legs. I don't think so. And I thought that whenever he fought Michael Chandler, because whenever he finally went for a takedown with Michael Chandler, it wasn't athletic. He just kind of like leaned down and grabbed the leg, you know? So I feel like the thing that he really needs to work on over anything is getting single and double legs. But that's like the jiu-jitsu in him. No, that fight against Gordon, he broke his foot. so he couldn't put weight on it. So it probably just looked a whole lot worse than what it actually was. I don't think that there were signs that he was really gassed against Justin Gaethje any more than anybody would be in like a war like that where your nose is compromised, right? Just an ankle picked him? I don't remember that. Heavy on the head and grappling. Yeah. That's what it was. Is he had he's able to get his chest above Patty's head somehow, and that, I mean, that's just out wrestling. I mean, that's literally Patty looked like he's never like even trained with an American wrestler before, and that's kind of the issue that we see with him, and we see with, like, you know, Sean O'Malley's inability to handle takedowns at all. It kind of leads toward that, where it's like, I mean, you can't just fit the rectangle peg into the square hole for every single matchup. You know, you can't train the same way in every single matchup. I'm sure that they watch like some, like, you know, striking things and stuff, but there we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Follow me. Yeah. Got this one too. Why not? This one. You got one off a kick in the third. Really? Can you hear anything? No. Wasted my time. I don't know. I think it's pretty clear that Petty doesn't train against like wrestlers, because there's no reason for American wrestling. Like, there's no reason for you to be put in a cradle in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Oh, whenever I think of ankle pick, I think of somebody like reaching down and grabbing the ankle and taking them down off of that. I mean, Patty's my favorite fighter, and he still is. It's just, you just pretty much saw the holes in his game, like, pretty clearly. Just tough to watch, you know. Oh, it just automatically makes two. Okay, well, I grabbed all these for no reason then. Okay, cool. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool, brother. Just putting this where I want to until he decides where he wants to put it at. All along he was living in a world Okay, I need to find where to get cobalt. Because apparently it's foresty areas, high elevation. I know there's some up north. Or not foresty, but like frozen areas. Johnson fight got pulled. That's the one where the guy face planted, right? I'm not too surprised at all. I don't want to go out at night, dude. I don't feel like fighting all that stuff. I'm gonna figure out something else to do in the meantime. Like put this dirt somewhere. But yeah, Michael Johnson was the other fight. What was the reason behind that? Maybe it was like still like a really bad weight cut. They didn't want to put him out there. Oh yeah. That's what it was. Suspicious betting. Tweety was talking about it, but you didn't watch it with us, so I'm not going to tell you. You didn't watch the fights with us, DP, so you know. It's going to be punishment. Don't cry. You did it yourself. Did it yourself, big boy. Rasta. Bumbaclaw. Rasta Bumbaclaw. Rasta Bumbaclaw. Where's this stupid cyan crystal shards, dude? It also was killing me that there's essence of the void literally everywhere. Yeah, I'll put these here. No, it's so Twitty was looking at the betting lines as he does. And it was like slowly getting closer and closer and closer. Like Hernandez was the favorite, and it was slowly getting closer and closer and closer. And then out of nowhere, Alex Hernandez was the underdog by like plus 200. And like shortly before the fight. And so the UFC is just like, I'm sure they're sick of it because it's happened a few times, right? So UFC is finally just like, no, that fight's not even going to happen now. Which, love to see it. I'm going to be honest with you, love to see it. You can't, bro, you can't just hope people like that. Oh, I have something here too. I don't have this stupid. I don't have them anywhere in here. Sick. Put them outside. Yeah, exactly. Not even gonna play it. I mean, and you know what's crazy too? You know what's crazy too? Hernandez is in the same camp. The same gym as the last guy that had like the big betting allegations. There's something up at that gym. UFC's gonna detach themselves from it if it happens again, probably. Yeah, James Krause, same exact place. So I wouldn't be surprised if UFC makes an announcement now or next time that something like that happens and just refuses to allow their fighters to fight in the UFC. Sorry. Maybe shouldn't be having issues with the mob. Never been the favorite in the first place. I think that's the reason why they choose fights like that, right? Because you're not going to get by with it in like a title fight. But these like undercard fights where it's like, who really cares who wins? Because neither one of them are going to challenge for a title anytime soon. They're probably like, yeah, we can get by with it. We could put a whole lot of money in and get by with it. Makes sense, but you know, can't allow it to happen. exactly why. Okay, we got all that stuff put away now. I just want a room by itself to be dedicated to chess. That's what I would love. I would love just a room that's for chess. Not chess here, chess there, chess everywhere. Because, I mean, I'm running out of space to put wood. I'm running out of space to put... Well, okay. I still got plenty of space to put, like, weapons that we find. Like, building pieces and stuff like that. Running out of space. Plus, it's just easier to put stuff back. I mean, when two people got caught working for the same guy, you kind of gotta be that way about it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I just wonder if they're going to do it immediately. Like, no BS about it. This is a warning for everybody type thing. Or if they're going to wait until the next one, like give them like a stern warning, like this is 2 times now. I'm telling y'all, if it happens again, we're going to remove you. We're not going to like allow fighters to fight out of this gym. We'll see. This game is sick though, man. This game is awesome. Hytale, I had questions about it, right? Because it just looks like Fortnite kind of, or Fortnite. Minecraft kind of. It kind of just looks like Minecraft. Put in like a different package. But it's a lot deeper than it. I said it before, it's like Valheim and Minecraft had a baby. This is the game. I do wish the building mechanics were better. I get that it's still very Minecrafty, but there's some weird stuff to it. Like, I think stuff like this should be able to attach to even half planks. I don't see, like, that can't be hard to do. It's just better for aesthetics purposes. I don't know. Need the night to hurry up, though. That's another thing. Night lasts a very long time here. Very, very long time. We don't want to farm again. Guys, yeah. You know what's weird? Some of these Celsiuses just taste like seltzer. Like kind of like the Happy Dads and stuff. Literally what it tastes like. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, I'm just disappointed about the Patty situation. It's frustrating because you could hear his coaches be like, Patty, go for the takedown, go for the takedown. He just never did. So there has to be something to it. There has to be something to it. Tweety thinks that that Patty hurt himself whenever he was doing the calf kicks, like hurting both of them. So maybe it took a little bit of his ability to put weight on his front leg. But I'm not huge on Celsius except for certain flavors. I think there's certain flavors in Celsius that like carry the energy drink game. Or it should, but it doesn't. Oriole and Cobalt Curious. I'd rather the Cobalt because that looks sick. With the blue? That's fire, bro. Yeah, but it's easy to call for a takedown when you're not the one eating bombs too. Yeah. And you know what's crazy too is I didn't see Gaethje really do anything to dissuade it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see Gaethje do anything to dissuade Patty from going for it. It's not like he was throwing knees, like he was throwing front kicks, not like he was throwing uppercuts or anything else. He was just doing his, you know, usual swing from the hips and just see what happens. But I think Tweety might be right. I think his leg might be compromised in a way that's was hard for him to put weight on it. And if that happens, then of course you're not going to be able to put weight on it in order to do like any grappling, any going after the legs. But also I think Patty might just suck at wrestling. Like, he just sucks at wrestling. It was interesting to see whenever he was in those head and arm situations. They didn't like reach for the leg. He didn't really fight the hands. Whenever he was being held, whenever his back was being held, he was watching the knees. He was blocking the hip and not fighting the hands. I think there's a lot of like MMA wrestling stuff that he just didn't do. But he's like, also wasn't good that thing of, yeah, that's true. I think he wobbled Gaethje a couple times, but not like as bad. But I think that's because Paddy doesn't put a ton of power like down the pipe, you know what I'm saying? He always like kind of like loops around. He doesn't send a lot of like 1-2s, and I feel like Gaethje's issue is like the backhand straight. Yeah, the uppercut, but I do think that Paddy throws a good uppercut though. I do think his uppercut's good. We also saw Gaethje not dip his head down as much too, which is, you know, something for sure. Let me grab some of these and see what I can get through the telly. It is off my telly now. Dude, and I'm going to be honest. Just, oh my gosh. I'm never rooting for Derek Lewis in a fight ever again, dude. He can't get by with being the funny dude for forever. You know what I'm saying? Because that was just, I mean, pathetic. Justin did have staff, yep. But Derek Lewis, that was just pathetic. It's the same thing that I saw in this Taito Ivasa fight, and I've seen it before too, where it's like something doesn't work, and so he just like gives up. He didn't even care anymore. It's so goofy. Colonel Seas, Portal Fragments, Ancient Gateway. What is that? All right, let's see. I need ingredients. Recipe Caesar salad. I need those. Well. Runs into difficulty. Yeah, if he can't knock him out in the first little bit, which is crazy because, you know, he stayed in the fight with Volkov, right? I guess that was just like, I'm still chasing a title, Derek Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Because the Alexander Volkov fight, like Alexander Volkov was beating his ass for, you know, the whole fight until he finally caught him. Shot either way, yeah, but I mean, like he realized that he couldn't catch him, and so he's just like, okay, that's enough for me. I don't want to do this anymore. It's definitely what it felt like. Well, I think it's a thing where he knows he's not going to be able to fight a 5-round fight. And so if he can't just get by with knocking him out in the, like, in a round and a half, then he just like, just don't care. He's like, okay, well, I'm not going to beat this guy in a round and a half. So very clearly my title dreams are done. Well, I think Anthony Smith always sucked. Is a salad recipe. Seizure salad. What's it to make that? Guessing chicken is needed. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, it's still snowing here. Oh yeah, dude, that guy's a goofball. Oh, 1 second, sorry. Single thrust was bars. Yeah. That was just fun, DP. All along she was living in a world. Oh, it's daytime now. Put this stuff up real quick. I don't mind. I don't mind. Oh my gosh, where's this at? Thank you. Whatever, dude. I'll just put whatever in there. I don't care. On to the northwest. I would mark it on the map, but look, I'm looking northwest, right? That's where I want to be going. I want to be going northwest, right? Oops. Northwest. So let's say I want to go over here. I go over here, select marker, right? Select location. Oh, now it wants to show it? Okay. Wait, hold on. Nope, that's too far west. That's too far west. It has to be pointing this way. I'm not looking that way. I'm going this way. I don't mind. Should have plenty of time to get there. Try to find some cobalt. You know what's killing me too, DP, is people on Twitter are like, Patty was fraud checked. It's like, I don't know if you know what fraud checked is. He lost, but he did have kind of a war going on, bro. Twitter's just a place for people to have hot takes so they can get likes. That's pretty much it. No, not at all. Especially against like a first ballot Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Like if Justin Gaethje retired today, in 1 year, he will be a Hall of Famer. Maybe less time. Like, come on. I get his age, but I mean, he's better now than he has ever been. There's moments where he looked really good. He looked really good. Whatever. Cornballs. Tends to happen that way. Oh. Fire, yeah. He had to get one back to him, bro. Well, it really wasn't to the dig. That's the reason why he's able to shake it off like that. It still would suck because it was like right above the dick. So, you know, that hurts bad. But it wasn't, bro. It's not even in like the top 5, the top 20 I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Hope this doesn't change the... Looks like it's going to. I'm going to have to go all the way up here. I don't think this is the right biome. Wait, is this it right here? That is it. Well, found it. I will drain this mountain from everything that it loves. It loves cobalt. Silver up there, it looks like too. Maybe that's iron. It's probably going to end up being the fight of the year. Actually, I don't think so. The reason why I don't think so is because it seems like very rarely does a fight at the beginning of the year end up being the fight of the year. Just because I think people have recency bias, whoever votes that. Sheesh. One thing I like about this game, dude, the fact that you could like lift yourself up, not just having to like parkour your way everywhere. What the hell happening to you, brother? I don't think that's normal. You should probably get checked out. Go back into your little cold square. Like 18's not enough. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who just aren't that interested in fighting on the Lighthouse card. I think Derek Lewis probably will and probably retire off of it. Just give him like some blob nobody's ever heard of. Let him knock him out real quick and retire off of it. Yeah. We'll probably end up with like Colby Covington on that card, you know what I'm saying? Even though he hasn't fought in like 2 years, feels like. I know he fought last year, but I'm just saying what it feels like. He's like a shadow of who he used to be. Really don't want to use the rest of this iron pickaxe grabbing random stuff. So I just want to kind of stay locked on. Thanks for the raw meat. Thanks. Yeah, boy. The White House. Yeah, that'd be sick. Dude, Hokit wants to fight, but it might not make any sense for Waldo. Here. Yeah, but Waldo would be fighting down. You know what I'm saying? I understand that Hokit's like the prospect at heavyweight right now, but Waldo would be fighting down in weight, or not in weight, but in like number. Doesn't make any sense because Waldo is currently like looking like the contender with the next guy. You know what I'm saying? Because Waldo is literally one fight away from fighting for a championship, honestly. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think he takes that fight. I don't think it makes sense for him. If he lost to Derek Lewis, then yes, he should, because if he wins that fight, then his stock would be way up. But I also feel like that'd be like an insane publicity stunt by the White House, getting the guy who was calling Brittany Griner a man to fight at the White House. But he probably also doesn't want risk of red phony. Yeah. If I can get 10 more, dude, I'll be happy. I can head back. Can't figure out what time of day it is here. I don't want to be out here in the middle of the mountains at night. Tough things actually show up at night. It's not until I get better armor. I don't think Hokit could ever be a heel, bro. This vein is insane. She said. Okay, we can head back now. Actually, this is what we'll do. This is what we'll do. This is what we'll do. Because I'm a smart boy and I have this now. Can you just render? Render, please. Thank you. You can't walk to Kurt Angle's music. It's kindly taken right now. Kobe hasn't been doing anything lately, it seems like. Pulling bow nickel. Bow nipple. That's 9. 12. 18. I have enough to make 1 full cobalt. Well, it depends on if I have all the ingots that I need. Well, golly. 36. 44. 60. I'm sorry, 62. I don't know if I have all that. If I'm honest. That 19. Why am I so bad at math right now? 41. 54. Yeah, I'm not even close. Get some stuff though. Oh, the signature attack goes up. Signature attack goes up. Is that all of it? Signature attack. Signature attack. Okay, well, that's not as good as... I think poison resistance is really stupid. This adamant, the light damage is really good though. But +3, +9, +12, +16. Very good. I'll watch that in a little bit. Didn't even hit you. Always there when you call. Essence of ice. Is that at over here? I had some. I just don't know where I put it at. Nope. Yep, there it is. I knew it. Triple H and Stone Cold teamed up. Wild days those were. Was getting there. I try to go the sword and shield route, I think. Moving forward. Got 6 Shadow Weave scraps. I might not have enough of that neither. Continue with the void. Okay, so I gotta kill those void things, huh? I can go out and do that while it's night. Wait, how much does it? That, this. Oh my goodness. I need more light leather. The venom sacks I have in here. Dude, money's bro. Dude, couple things. So I started getting cobalt so we can get the we're getting cobalt stuff, and found a mountain that has it in it. And so I made this a teleporter. You could choose. Apparently, you could choose if you have multiple teleporters. Which now that I'm at 100 memories, I can make a total of 4 of them. But I only made 2 so far. So you could choose where you want to warp, and then it'll open, and then you go through it. Yeah, I have a teleporter at that mountain, so I can collect more cobalt. Anyone at the desert? Yeah. I might can make another one. I'm gonna have to kill some void stuff. No, we don't have the azure logs for it. I do have the azure kelp for it. It makes 2 at a time. You put this in and it makes 2 at a time. Maybe there's more azure logs somewhere. Hold on. don't think so. Try to organize this the best that I can. But we just got a lot of stuff. And all these, I haven't even started going through these yet. That's just going to make it so much harder. I don't remember where Azure even is at. Was that in the, like, the desert? I don't think so. I think that was in the blue biome, huh? Kelp. That has to be the blue biome, right? That's what it looks like. Let me go kill some of these dark boys. For the forge area, sick. Can't wait to see it. Oh, I do want... I'm thinking about it. Need to level up our blacksmith. A few more. And a few more light leather. Keep this in here for the time being. 7 more. That was light, wasn't it? Light leather. Yeah. I don't think we have light leather anywhere else, or I would have seen it. I feel like they just make a couple more, or 1 more. Sick. Now we need 6. Also, I got the ingredients or whatever to make a Caesar salad, which I actually want to see how to make it real quick. Caesar salad. Caesar salad. I guess that's to help. That's cheese, lettuce, salt, spices. You can make spices here. You got this. I guess this is the best healing thing in the game. So. Dude, I don't know if you saw my message, bro, but I went up to the mountains in the like the snow biome or whatever, the ice biome. Oh my gosh, scared the heck out of me. And dude, there's these Highlander guys beat the piss out of me, bro. Like Outlanders is what they were called or something. I know. That's a bear. Uh-oh, a bear. What's that? Spider, jeez. Dude, get off me, bro. Yeah, okay, here's his air. That's what I thought. Be enough? Eee, so pretty. Wow. Wow, so pretty. Those go way too deep. I'm not doing that. Is that a bad guy? I see green. Ocean diving? Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. How we can even go down there. That's just the thing with the porch. I think I'm gonna go cobalt sword though. I think I'm gonna put up the daggers. I want to run a shield too, I think. Oh no, that sunken ship that we weren't able to even get near. Oh, this works. Go up. Oh, what am I doing? What's that? We got a little bit of thorium. That's cool, I guess. We could also make like this thorium helm, but even though the resistances are the same, projectile and physical, it's either you get poison resistance or you get signature attack damage boost. I thought the signature attack damage boost was better. If you want to go the thorium route and get the poison resist, and brother, by all means. Ancient gateway. Travel to other fragments. Work in progress. Okay, you can't even do that. That's not that hard to make. Literally have everything to make that. Need to change the name of this one though. Render. You. Alright. Make sure that it saves. Yeah. Okay, cool. What the hell are we going to use a 0 fruit for, but it'll be handy. Dirt. Making cold dirt. Blue moss. Jeez. What does blue moss do? I can put it on walls. Never mind. No, I can't. Put it on the ground. Okay. It should make like an armor stand, I think. Medium hide. The hide I was looking for, though. She lives. I think you'll give me light hide. Oh man, my cow disappeared. Well, I had one left, and then whatever. Gotta find out how to keep them here. Maybe a feeder? I don't know. Do you put? I guess you put the feeder down and it'll stay. You love to call it work. A little money, play at church. Oh, with the most recent update, this isn't accurate. See, I just put it south and it's showing over here this direction every single time. That's annoying. A few things that I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to figure out how to keep cows so we can make milk, so we can make cheese, so we can make Caesar salads. So we got tons of lettuce. I accidentally made all the lettuce possible. Oh my gosh, am I stupid? I meant to use the essences to get a little bit of seed of everything. Wet here in my town. Yeah, I bet, dude. Are there any power outages in your area or no? I'm sure there's some. I haven't looked outside in a couple of hours. It's mostly been like light flurries for the last couple of hours. So I don't know if we pick back up again. But no, I spent all my my essence accidentally on lettuce. So we have an irrational amount of lettuce. Down, dang, bro. Weather system's tearing us up, bro. Do you know if it's in your area that it's? I think I'm gonna 100% put this in one of these little towns. What about, why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? I know it's not gonna save. Billion crackers, sweet, bro. The dub. You know what? Maybe a hellacious winter storm isn't so bad, huh? Dude, gotta make some antidote, bro. Have to. This poison is... This is insane, the amount of damage it does. I mean, specifically, like, where you live at. Specifically, like, your road, the power grid that covers your area. Home, okay. Didn't know you weren't tapped in. Some age could be me. Remember how I killed all the males in your town? Well, now I'm going to put a portal in here. As a constant reminder of what we did to y'all. That fits perfectly. Sweet. Now I am the man. Are you sure? Not convinced. Little money playing in church. I won't have to get medium or light hide. I can get it from that little nerd, but I'll let it live. I guess I can kill birds. I think that'd be a good way to do it. A little dude. I even hit him. So high up and small. Pathetic. Okay, you can't shoot through leaves. Oh, I can just kill this. Come here, chicken. Okay, sick. Light hide. Here. Light hide. Here, cat. Apple trees. I'm gonna have them on screen. Probably just another seed. Actually, I think I might know. We'll have to level up the farm though. If I go back, I'll check. Just need 3 more. Light highs. It's gonna give me medium. Apples in that grinder. I don't think it'll let you, but you can at the farmer's workbench. There's different like saplings that you can get. So I'm sure there's like an apple tree sapling. Don't give me any hide for killing that baby horse. Why are you turning? You kidding me? Dude, who taught these birds these dodging mechanics? God. Okay, it didn't give me any hide anyways. Sick. You all just babies, dude? Did we already eliminate all the adults? Whoops, I guess. Oh, hello. My arrows. My disappointing arrows. Yeah, I saw the cages. Then you bring them back home. Okay, 2 more. Bears won't give me small or light. Look at Gizzote. Hello. Come here and die. You didn't even try. Okay, that's 6. Perfect. I go just accepted his fate. Then I'm guessing that in the cage that you put them in, you put a feeder, and it keeps them around. Yeah, boy. Upgrade this. Make cobalt stuff. We go in the meantime. On the it might also be something that you have to unlock. Well, I guess we'll see. Those saplings. Apple sapling, yep. Workbench 4. I mean, I could make that now. I can make that now. Need 3 of those. Craft, craft, craft. Let me get 20. Where do you think that we put the apple trees? Let me do the wood that we have plenty of. Freaking birch logs. Hardwood. Oh my gosh. I should pay attention to that, huh? We got plenty of hardwood around us anyway, so it doesn't matter. Only asking for 20 as well, so come here, come here. Raid. Yeah, there's one apple sapling. I want the animals to be back this way. You realistically just put like the apple trees just right here, I think. Let's actually get a bunch of this lettuce that we have. See, look how much lettuce. Sheesh. All right. Cheese and salt. How do we make salt? A fire question, dude. I wish I knew the answer to. Oh my gosh. Full scraps. I don't know where those go. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Having to backtrack a lot. It's literally killing me. I have to cook all that. Grab a random chest. Where do we have chests at? I think we have a chest over here, right? Yeah. That teleporter right there. I ain't gotta worry about it until later. A little apple tree. Oak sapling, frozen spruce. Let's see, redwood, cedar, dry sapling, palm sapling. Okay. Okay, we can make penises now. And pumpkin. Okay. Worry about those later. I'm actually not really worried about them at all. Really. We really don't need all that if we're just going to be making Caesar salads. Honestly. Or any type of vegetable. We could use it. I mean, what's even the point? Like we just run only lettuce. Raw meat. Okay, it has to be raw. Okay, good to know. We can make a ton. Just need salt, bro. Where do we get salt? Also, that's another feature. Like, if you don't have it on you, it'll use stuff in nearby chests. That is splendid. Love that. Love that. That is such a good quality of life thing that the game has. Amongst an entire list, right? Entire list of quality of life things that the game has. Look how amazing this house is. Shout out my boy Devil May Care 4 for all of his design effort and stuff. The only things that I really did was I come up with the design for this. Or not the design, but like the concept of like this gazebo with like the eating area. I made this shed, which looks a lot better from the front than it does the back. Just like me. And then I did the gardening area. Pretty much it. Other than that, I was gathering resources so he can absolutely kill it with this mastermind of a design. I mean, this looks just so good. But yeah, I put the teleporter right here just because I think it just fits perfectly right there. We weren't really using it for anything else. What we were intending on using it for, we're not going to. So figured just do the teleporter and figure out a way to, you know, design it up and make it look cool. That's not going to be my responsibility because I'm not artistic, I'm autistic. It's not the same thing. All right, so these should be done. So now we're going to go here. We're going to upgrade this. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. Now we can make cobalt sword. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. That's going to be my new baby. Baby, 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 yeah. Gee, look at that boy. Golly. Ah. Dang, that's sick. I can go over here and put the... Just because I ever want to go back to the iron daggers. They're right here. What's my hat doing? I feel like my hat is like off kilter. Maybe that's better. Whatever. All right. What does the short bow do? How much more damage does it do? +6 energy, +1 charges. I mean, I don't understand this. Is it just for design purposes? Is that it? I don't... Does the best... +6, +1. I don't understand. I don't understand that. Somebody's going to have to put me on. I don't understand that at all. Storm leather? That sounds made up. All right. I mean, I'm gonna have to keep this chest piece because that's sick. That's so good. Go over here and look at the shields. Also make the shield, huh? Jeez, I'm getting a little, you know what I'm saying? Sheesh, look at your boy. Look at your boy go. Does it say anything? No. It says utility. Okay, cool. Does it say anything in here? Hold on. I should have looked. Nope, just says utility. I guess just the durability is the only thing that changes. I guess. Alright. Boy's pretty decked out now. Boy's pretty decked out, huh? How do you... On camera mode B. Okay, that didn't help. How do I? Oh, activate camera rotation. Okay. Jeez, your boy kind of looking fine, bro. Golly, boy. Golly, boy. Jeez. All right. So what do we need to do? We were talking about what we needed to do. We need to figure out. I need to make a capture crate. I need any wood. So let me run all the way back over here. I'm just going to grab some of this wood, like a decent amount of this wood, and just bring it over there with me, because I'm going to keep needing wood. Get some beech. Get some of this. Get some of this. Yeah, sure, whatever. Well, I have to turn it into actual wood. I have actual wood in here. In here. I also need to make feed bag, fishing trap, fertilizer bag, chicken coop. What we got here? Planters. Onion. Do I take the seed bag? Can I take this feed bag and just set it down? I can't. Blended. Put this, put this, put this, put this. How do I capture small animals? Really, I don't just... Do I just walk up to it and go boop on it? Try it, we'll see. Where are your children? Give me your children. I mean, it sounds like the Jeff Epstein of Hytale, but I'm literally... I don't need... Not horses. That's not what I need. That's what I need. Shut up. You're trying to mess up the game, bro. Okay. Come here. Can't. Oh, I can. Oh, come back home. Gotta punch him with it. Then if I do it again, yeah, it brings him out. Okay, cool. Whoa. We're figuring it out now, boys. First, we're going to put the feeder down, I think. I think that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to put the feeder down first. Be happy you don't have children running around. I got a priest father, Mr. Howard. Okay. I hope that's right. Welcome to the hood, brother. Oh. That's not how you do it. We're gonna have to figure this out. Hold on. Tell how to tame animals. Tame but feeding animals cause them to pacify temporarily. Okay, let's try that then. Let's put this down. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so you can't punch them with the feedback. That doesn't help. What's the primary food for the cows? Capture crate. Or will it just disappear? I'll just I gotta take care of something real quick. I'll stream again a little bit later. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all.